Alright, so in this video I'm just going to give you a general overview of what a conic section is. So conic sections, or what we call conics, are figures that are formed when a plane intersects what we call a double nut cone. So this is 4 different cones that I'm going to use to show you our 4 different conics we're going to be talking about. And it's basically just 2 cones that are opposite each other and extending infinitely upward and downward. So let's say that I take a plane in space and I go straight through one of these cones parallel. See how I'm parallel to the base of the cone? If I do that, then what I end up with is a shape in the circle right here. The cross section with this cone is what we call a circle. So a circle is going to be one of the conic sections that we have, and we're going to look at the standard form of the equation and be graphing that. If I were to take that plane and just angle it slightly so that it still passes through 2 sides of the same cone, but it's at an angle here now, sorry, then what happens to my cross section is it ends up looking more like this, and that's what we call an ellipse. So that's going to be the second conic section we're going to see quite a bit. If I were to continue to angle it towards now where it goes through the side of a cone and the base of the cone, then what we end up with is a cross section that looks like this, but then extends forever downward with the cone like that, and that is a parabola. So we're also going to look at the equation for a parabola as one of our conic sections. And finally, if I were to continue to angle that plane to where it was completely perpendicular to the base of the cone, sorry, that's not the best picture, but completely perpendicular to the base of the cone, then we would end up with a cross section that looks like a parabola down here, and one also up here, and what we call that is a hyperbola. So we're also going to look at the definition and equation of a hyperbola. So all 4 of these, by the end of the unit, we're going to know the standard form of the equations for these, we're going to know about their characteristics, and we're going to know their formal definitions.